Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. I'm so sorry. My internet. What can I say? You know, I, I, I don't know. Sorry, I'm late. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Q4BBS3 Season 3 Championship reveal. So I know everybody's anxious to find out who won, and I do have a special guest on the line with me today, Mr. Captain Buzzkill, aka Elo Yason. What's up, Mr. Buzzkill?
Not much. How are you doing today, other than internet issues?
Oh, fine and dandy. Got my Supercell hoodie on right here. I'm representing Supercell, which is cool. Other than that, yes, internet issues have been a bug today and last weekend. And, yeah, I'm good, though, but we're live, guys, and that's what's importante, correct? As Papucho would say. Okay, what's up, Jay Diddle? How are you? Pyro Boy, what's going on? Jonathan, Clash Fan, Sid FR, what's up? Juggernaut, what's up, man? How are you guys? Shishka Bobber, what's up? So anyways, guys, so Mr. Buzzkill, so Season 3 was pretty crazy, right? So could you kind of expound on what do you mean by crazy?
Well, I'm a little excited about it because we had actually some of the highest scores we've ever had to date in the tournament this season, and we had some ties, and
Wow.
it was crazy. It's just been a crazy season. So
wow, that's cool, guys. So it's a very competitive tournament, right? Guys, it's a super fun tournament. I know I've done it. We've done it twice, and we're looking to get into the next season after this one. Well, after the current one that's going on right now, but we plan to get back on in it. If you guys are interested in doing one of these Q4BBS3 tournaments, there is a link. I can put it up on the bot right now. I know Sugar Cake did that a while ago. Thank you, Sugar, for that. Make sure I put that in there. Boom. There she goes. She puts it back. She beat me to it. So there it is, guys. There's the bot. If you are interested in joining the Q4BBS3 tournament next season, open Telegram. Now, guys, you got to get the Telegram app. That's where you locate and you communicate with the Q4BBS. You will find the bot at Q4BBS3 bot, all one word with the @ symbol, just all the way across. That bot should populate, and then you can sign up with that. It's very simple. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay. And then also they have a website there down below there with the link. Check that out too. It gives you all the information you need to know to sign up and how to enter and play the tournament. So, other than that, Season 3 was pretty competitive, I hear. And care to share some information on that?
yeah, we actually in episode C we had the highest score to date, which was 1,973 force points.
Dang.
And that was actually a tie between 9-9 and Narwhals. Tied. That's actually a perfect score for those three ops, the highest possible score for the four hitters. So we actually had some issues because those teams both knew they had perfect scores.
Right.
And it actually came down to troop loss as the tiebreaker.
What?
So that's the first tiebreaker is troop loss. And after 3 operations, the difference in troop loss was 47 troops. That's how we had to break that tie.
So with the troop loss, is that how been always how you guys used to break ties, or did you guys go off and do like another runoff, like have them do another operation to where whoever scores the most points in the least amount of time? Like, so it's basically troop loss. Has that been the standard the whole time for ties?
It is. If you read the rules thoroughly, it does state that troop loss is the first tiebreaker.
Okay, so guys, basically what I got to do is go back and read the rules because I didn't see that. It might be in the little asterisk at the bottom saying, I'm just kidding. No, but that is crazy. So it went down to a tie, and then the troop loss, that's huge right there. What if the same troop loss was tied? What do you do then?
Oh boy, now you're asking me to dig deep. It's almost a non-issue because I couldn't see.
No.
Possibly, but I believe. Oh boy,
I know. I'm just kidding. That would probably be 1 in a million. But
you put me on the spot there.
I know, I'm sorry. I
don't remember what our next tiebreaker was. We do have, I think, 3 tiebreakers in place in the rules. So
okay. Maybe flipping a coin, heads or call. One call heads, one calls tails, and that's pretty much could be it.
I think the third tiebreaker is attack time combined for all players.
But then that brings me to the question: what if the tack time's the same? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's
I'm done. I know.
That's when you're flipping a coin.
I know. That's when we're flipping a coin. I could go on and on and on and on.
Right.
So anyway, so it's been an awesome season. Pretty much what you're basically summarizing, right? Like it's been pretty dope.
So Narwhals ended up winning episode C, so they made it to the championship round, and then obviously we take the best runner up.
Okay.
And so 9-9, also having a perfect score.
Dang it.
Made it to the championship round as the top runner up.
Wow.
Or the top quad. So
that is cool. And I hear Amy Chan Sugarcake is part of the Narwhals. Am I correct? She was part of the Narwhals team?
Not for the tournament, no.
Oh, but she was rooting for the Narwhals, I'm assuming. Right?
Well, actually, no, because she was in the championship round with the GE Sweet team.
Oh, dang it. That's sweet. I think Sugar made it sweet. That was probably the team name. It made it sweet. But big shout out, Sugar. Thank you. That's awesome. I know you were on the Narwhals, or you were rooting for the Narwhals, but I'm sorry I was a little confused on that. But thank you for clarifying, Mr. Buzzkill, that.
Go ahead. Our 5 teams that made it to the championship, as I said, were the Narwhals, 9-9, Canoe of Noobs, the GE Sweet team, and Gray Bush.
Wow.
Were our five teams that made it to the championship round. And I guess at this point I can maybe announce our 5th place finisher.
Yeah, please.
And then and our 5th place finisher, unfortunately, after the phenomenal episode they had, the 5th place team was 9-9.
Wow.
With 1,466 force points.
Wow. Big shout to the 9-9. In German, when you say 9-9, it means no. So I don't know if they're German. I'm just kidding. But congratulations to the 9-9 group. It's just 9-9? 9-9.
Yep.
9-9, yeah. So congratulations. You guys just come back, and we hope to have you champions next season. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I actually want to be a champion too, but all the best and great job for making it that far. 9-9. Awesome.
Yeah, the fantastic run they had. We hope they come back. All these teams, like I say, it's getting more and more competitive every season. The competition's getting higher and higher.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think too with last season we had the Zuka 50% damage tribe, right? Wasn't that tribe the tribe region for Zuka damage on the Fire Spike tribe? We had the Zuka damage 50%, didn't we?
I don't remember exactly when that ended, but that is entirely possible. Yes.
Yeah, I think it was during the season where we had that. I'm not. Yes, Jay Diddle says yes. So that had a lot. That probably played a lot into just everything. Because when you got a full offensive player going in, you're just getting an extra, troop damage masterpiece for Zukas only, and that's the specialty on operations. By the way, Zukas are like the girls of the operation. So that was just a gold nugget for the high end offensive players. But again, awesome. So 5th place. Congratulations, 9-9 once again. Any more information you'd like to share before we maybe put the champ video up on the screen?
Well, I will share our 4th place finisher as well, and then the championship video will reveal the last 3.
Ooh, aren't you guys surprised, excited to see that? No one knows, obviously, but the admin who won, right?
At this point, yes.
So no one knows, and I don't even know. I didn't see it yet either. So I'll be
honestly, I don't even think Sugar knows, because we didn't put the numbers in the sheet that we use to keep her in the dark about it.
I could see Amy Sugar Cake going on strike, and she's like, "I'm an admin. Why don't I get a piece of that?" No, I'm just kidding. No, Amy, I know you're cool. She's like, "I don't even know yet." She says, "No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just playing around. You know me. I'm goofing off. I'm just kind of still like a little irritated with my internet, but right now we're still green. No drop frames. I'm happy. Stay online, my friend. Okay." But no, I'm excited. Go ahead, share with the 4th place.
4th place is Canoe of Noobs.
Oh, that's the Elite Force team, right?
Yep. Yeah. So
let me guess. Capone was on that one. Was it Capone on that team?
Yep, Capone, and I think Andy, and I'm not sure who else.
Dang it, man. Well,
So
they lived up to their name. I mean, they made it, but they didn't get first, so they did live up to their name. They are a canoe of noobs, right?
And you know what? We loved that team name for writing up when we put the scores up. We all made jokes on the scores throughout the season about being up the creek without a paddle.
There you go. There you go. I love that. That was a good one.
So we had fun with it. And so thanks to them for, having a fun name.
And I'm not gonna lie, Capone, Andy Plank, and Drogba, there's some awesome hitters too, man. Like those guys don't mess up. Like it's very rare. I mean, like I think they talk like to each other for an hour a day each when they hit an operation. So like I'm actually, wow, great job to all their teams who beat them, who trumped them. So that's great.
They finished with 1,895 force points.
Ooh, man, that's just epic. That's awesome. Well, big shout, Canoe and Noobs, if you're watching, any of you guys are watching, I'm not bashing. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. I've streamed EF before, so I know who Plank, Andy, and Capone are. I actually, so again, I'm just playing with you guys. You guys are epic, and well done with those force points. Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, this season, again, especially as champs around it, to be, I'll share this bit of information. After the very first operation, okay. It was a 4-way tie of the 5 teams. 4 of them were tied, and it had to go down to troop loss for 4 teams.
Wow. So is that the first time? I mean, not the first time, but is that like, well, actually, yeah. Is that the first time that 4 teams have tied like that in any of your seasons for the Q4BBS? Has there been any other times like that?
I believe that's probably the first time that has happened.
Wow. Wow, that's interesting. Well, that's cool. That goes to show you guys the competition out there and the people who qualify. The competition's rough. It's tough. People want it. They want it hard.
Yeah, and then after the second operation, I will also share this before the video. It went down to a 2-way tie.
My goodness.
so after 2 operations, there was still 2 teams tied, and it actually flip-flopped. If you look at our the standings when we released them after the first op, Gray Bush was out in front, and then when after the second op, the GE Sweet team flip-flopped with them because of troop loss. Oh. They had a better troop loss record at the end of the second op. So the competition is tight.
Dang it. Jay Diddle even said in the first time we've had a 4-way tie. Wow. So dang it. That's cool. And I don't know why I don't have Jay Diddle, my buddy. I know he's Q4, Jay Diddle admin, right? He's admin.
Yes. Okay. Yes, so he is.
I'll make you part of the Blue Man group there too, Jay Diddle. You just your name doesn't look right just in the white. It has to be blue. Okay. All right. I mean, we have Captain Buzzkill as moderator, Amy Chan, which is Sugar Cake. So we got to make sure all the Q4BBS admin are on the same page there. Anyways, so what a season! I mean, what a season that was, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was a barn burner of a season, that's for sure.
Right. That's right. Oh, Russell Play says, who created Q4BBS? It looks like LV. Andrew said LV and at Russo. Who started the who started it? Could you just kind of go over that really quick?
Yeah, it was actually LV who originated the whole concept for this and ran the first tournament by himself, and then it was turned over. I think he continued on for a little bit, but Danny Boy and Andrew and I'm trying to remember. I used to have all this in my head. But they ran it for almost a year, for like 11 months. And and I never realized how much work it truly is and how much time and effort they put into the tournament until I started doing it. And it takes a lot for us to keep the tournament going. So hats off to them for running it as long as they did, and to all the people that help us.
Yeah, no, the crazy part is, guys, is it's a lot, it's kind of like this. We go into a grocery store and we just grab food off the shelf. but we don't take the time to think about what it took to get on the shelf. You know what I mean? Like from the shipping from the truck to the people stacking it, put it on the shelves, and blah blah. Like we don't realize what goes on behind the scenes, right? So people that join this, they're like, oh, that's cool. Let's get a task force war with somebody else in the Q4BB. They don't realize that it takes a lot of intel. Intel makes the world on Boom Beach go round and round and round.
Yes.
If you don't have intel, you don't have these tournaments as well as my tournaments that I hold for my All Hits Lives. If we don't have intel, and I do thank my intel dumpers, and a big shout to the intel dumpers, right? The people that consistently throw down intel into the Q4BBS rooms. And you guys, how many rooms do you have currently?
We have 45 task force rooms for the tournament, and then we have, I think, 3 special events task forces. Right. So I think we've got 45.
Jay Diddle says 42.
42.
Hey, you know what's funny? I remember my buddy Shish Kebabber said a while back. He's like, "Why don't you guys just name them? Why are you using Roman numerals?" I'm not one to. He just mentioned it. And I go because people associate more go to task force room number 55 or 40. Like people are like, is it just like to make it to dress it up nicer with Roman numerals? Is that why you guys chose Roman numerals? I'm just curious. I don't mean to put you on the spot, Q4. I'm just asking you, like, what was your plan of going Roman numerals instead of just numbers?
Well, I think we wanted easy to find, so we just wanted to go with the Q4BBS.
Okay.
Instead of putting the 3 on there. And the old tournament, all their rooms were already set up with Q4BBS. So I think we took over some of theirs. Not 100% certain. But that was it. We didn't want to cross too many lines with the old, with the guys that ran the old tournament. And so...
Okay.
That's why the Roman numerals.
I like it. I mean, it's cool. I like it. I just forget sometimes what like when you put the V in front of the 1, if is it 5 or 4 or 6. I remember that way back in school, you know. But no, I get it. I could always just Google search it if I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways,
just did it to keep everybody on their toes.
You do. You keep me on my toes. You keep Siri on my mind a lot too. But that's cool. I mean, I just kind of was like a curveball. Sorry about that. So congratulations to 9-9 and the Canoe of Noobs for placing, 9-9 placing 5th, Canoe Noobs placing 4, right? 4th?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And anything else before we share with the audience the amazing who wins?
I think we should just get right down to it.
All right, guys, if you are ready, I am going to show now the video that's going to break down 3rd, 2nd, and the champions of the Q4BBS. Enjoy, and we'll be back with you right after the video, guys, to comment, okay? All right, enjoy. Here we go. Wow, there it was. Gray Bush, right?
Yeah, Gray Bush.
Dang
yes.
It. Dang it.
And there was actually, between the GE Sweet Team and Gray Bush, it was a 57 force point difference. So it was close. Nobody got a perfect score in the champs round.
Wow.
So it was close. Those two were neck and neck the whole way through this thing, back and forth, back and forth.
Look at Havoc.
There's-
Havoc. He's like, hey, remember the name. Remember the name.
Easy there, Havoc. Settle down.
No. Let me guess. Havoc was one of those awesome players that took them to the top, right?
He's the leader for Grey Bush, yes.
Oh, dang it. Havoc.
And he's been busting my chops in the Q4BBS chat for a while now.
Yeah, I know. Well, congratulations, you Gray Bushers. Just kidding. No, Havoc, congratulations, my friend, and your squad who took it and you rose to the top, right? Isn't that like the motto for Q4? It's like, can you rise to the top? Or is it what
They rose to the challenge.
They rose to the challenge. You guys did it, and you excelled, and you made it happen. And congratulations. They have not only bragging rights, but do they get some kind of trophy too?
No trophies.
Oh, just bragging.
Yep.
That's it.
We'll make a little placard for them to save to their saved messages, and they can share it when they want. That says Season 3 champion Grey Bush.
Yes, Havoc. That is Mr. Captain Buzzkill, Mr. Elo Yason. We've all fumbled with that. But Mr. Buzzkill, yes, that is him on him. Jay Diddle, big shout out to you. He was the who's the creator of all the content, like the videos and that's Jay Diddle.
Yep, Jay Diddle does our videos, the thumbnails and stuff like that for us.
Big shout out to Jay Diddle. Thank you very much. You make my job a little easier because I just play it. Amy Chan, yep, it's Buzzkill on call. And a seat in the next Season 2, right? Oh, yes, that's right. Doesn't Grey Bush get an automatic... They're Season 3 champs, so they get that extra... They get that seat that we drafted just the last week, right?
Yes, exactly. And for the life of me, I don't remember which seat that is. I think it's in Season D. Or Episode D, I mean.
Here, I think I can bring it up. It's going to look funky, but let's bring it up. Season 3 champs, Episode D. Episode D.
Yep. Perfect. Yep. So they got a couple weeks off.
Oh, I didn't mean to play that again. Shoot. Dang it. Sorry.
So they'll get a couple weeks off to practice up again and refine their skills and have another shot at it.
Yeah, no, cool. That's good. You know what? It's like I tried to enter to get into that season, but it was a little too. I was a day late and $1 short on that. But it's a good thing because I don't want to go against the Grey Bush because maybe they'll get knocked out or whatever. And they'll probably join again. But no, I'm just kidding. No, guys, my team I bring is got crabs. We just. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We did an excellent job, and I'm gonna be probably showcasing. I recorded our whole tournament, and I'm gonna cut it down, and I might show it depending on how it looks, and then you guys can see how we did on ours after the fact, because now that season's over, we should be able to release it, right? But yeah, guys, it was super awesome. Congratulations, Grey Bush. I feel like I should have like some kind of like animation or something that I need to throw up on the screen. I mean, I don't know what I could give you guys, but congratulations to you guys. You guys did epic and awesome on that. Look at Shishka says we got messed up because with the tribes. Yeah, the tribes. Well, they had 50% Zuka damage, and we had a bunch of troop damage, but we didn't have the GB to smoke Zukas necessarily up to the core. So that was our problem. We were laser troning it though, I think. So, but anyways, big shout out to Grey Bush again and all the other teams again. Sugar Cake, you were on the second place team, right? She was on the second place team.
Yep.
Yeah. Congratulations. That was huge. And man, by golly Wally, beautiful.
So just to wrap up the final force points, Narwhal in third place had 2,008 force points. The GE Sweet team had 2,029 force points. And then Grey Bush finished out with 2,086.
Wow. That's insane, guys. Look at that. Boom. What a milestone. Slayer 6136. Nice way to go, Grey Bush. Yeah, absolutely. Great job, you guys.
So, congratulations to Grey Bush. Nice job, guys. And congratulations to everyone that participated in the championship round. They all did good. And I just... Last couple of things I want to cover is I want to go back to Intel.
Yes.
If you want to help us out with intel, you can go to at Q4BBS3 Intel, and or just PM an admin on Telegram, and we'll get you set up. And then when you guys are doing these tournaments, we would love it if you could drop as much intel as possible while you're there.
Right, and guys, even if that's, you could just drop by. I mean, technically, they could just type in the task force bar, just Q4BBS or whatever, and it'll populate all the. And they couldn't they just join one if it was one that couldn't they just join and drop, maybe like clear their NPCs and just drop their. Couldn't they just do that and just bail too? Right.
They can, but the problem is some of them are closed because we're running a tournament in them. Well, and that's where, if you go to Q4BBS3 Intel, yes, we actually have a list of our task forces, and it tells you which ones are closed and which ones are available for dumping.
Yes, that is true, guys. And I put out I put out a video, and I made it on the older model one, so I got to update that video and put it to where, guys, it's super easy. If you're on Telegram and you find up the Q4BBS3, you'll see the intel, you'll see the main room, you'll see all that fun stuff. They have an intel room where if you go there, it shows like a list of every task force consisting all into the Q4BBS, and it shows a number next to it, or it'll say closed. If there's a number next to it, that means they need intel. If it says closed, you don't even it's not open for business. You know what I mean? So just it's really cool, and they make it so easy to jump from Telegram into Boom Beach into those task forces with links there inside the Telegram chat. So very well constructed on that part. And guys, if you are interested, please, again, that's how these tournaments are continuing to be had. So again, intel is primary, is key. That's the heart of the tournaments, right? I mean, you need intel, and we can't buy it. We can only obtain it through attacks and getting, killing our maps and whatnot. But other than that, intel, big shout to all intel dumpers who dump intel for all different types of events. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Well, good. Well, guys, I do apologize once again. My internet was messed up, but now it seems like it's rocking and rolling. Hello, my wife's home. She's just looking at me. She scared me. She's like looking at me with her face. She's like, I'm like, whoa, you're home. But no, she's here. And but anyways, any other final words before we probably wrap it up? It was 30 minutes so far. It's not bad, not too short.
I think that about covers it. Just want to thank you again for providing this platform for us to do this. And I guess the one other thing I would like to say too is I apologize to all people involved in this championship round. Not that it was my fault, but with the Easter Sunday and that being such a family-oriented holiday, that's why we moved this reveal to Monday here. I know some people were anxious to get these results, but it just made it easier on everyone to move it to Sunday here, or to Monday here.
No, absolutely, so, and I do apologize too. We're gonna do it Saturday, but I had the All Hits Championship I was running, and it just kind of like my kids had games that day, so I missed it, and the internet was even worse that day. I couldn't even go. Remember, I don't know if anybody remembered, but I couldn't stream until 4 p.m. that day, so I didn't have internet for like 2.5 hours. It was just nonsense, and so it was just Saturday was just overwhelming to say the least, But anyways, yeah, so again, apologize for the delay on that, but it's out now, so congratulations, Gray Bush. You guys are the winners. You guys can go brag now in Telegram, and everybody tell them that we rule, you guys all drool, or whatever you want to say. My Easter was great. Thank you, Russo. And Russo, I'll probably stream later, my friend, but I'm going to dedicate this just for Q4. I'm not going to be showing my attacks or anything like that. We'll do that for another time, my friend. I got actually a special attack that I'm going to actually be pre-recorded, guys. I took down a 7 ice base with 1 boat of Grins, 7 boat of Zukas, and bullet taunt. I have to show you that. It's pretty cool. I was amazing. I loved it. It's my first successful bullet taunt Zuka kill base, but I did it. 7 ice boosted base, so I took him to Pound Town.
Nice.
Yeah, so I will have that video up soon, guys, and then we'll probably do a live stream later or something. But if my internet holds up or something like that. But I want to thank you so much, Mr. Buzzkill, for your time, because I mean, obviously, this is your time as well too, to take that out of your day that you took to spend time with me here, and Yeah. Thanks to all the admin at Q4BBS. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the support and everything like that. And all the people that dump intel for Q4BBS, big shout out and thanks to you guys as well. And man, I don't know what else to say. I mean, the sun's shining over here, but I don't know what else to say.
I think it's a wrap.
I think it's a wrap. Thank you, Jay Diddle. I appreciate it, my friend. Mrs. Doyle, hello. I bet Havoc will send me a PM later if he hasn't already. I'm sure he's doing it right now, Sugar. I'm sure he's doing it right now. But anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure. Good luck to season 4. That's currently in process right now, correct?
Yep, it started yesterday.
All right, well, knock them dead, folks. We will be seeing you guys soon. And then don't worry, we will be back. Got Crabs will be back. I've already registered. We should be in this following season after that. And then we should be season 5. So we're looking forward to it. And we're hopefully going to get a good tribe to really capitalize with crab accounts. But other than that, guys, it's been a pleasure. Have yourself a beautiful Monday. And we'll see you guys soon. Take care, Mr. Buzzkill.
You have a good day, too.
Bye, guys.